Well, hello, welcome to Meet Tina or Crystalline Mirror Academy. Now, I just start mentioning about the Crystalline Mirror Academy because this Crystalline Academy will launch around the end of this year. First, it will be an online academy, and then we aim to have a physical establishment right around perhaps the end of 2027. This is a timeline that was transmitted by the Council AOI. All right. So let's begin this entry 28. What exactly is the crystalline mirror? Okay. So the transmission, I just want to let you know first, this is a transmission from the Council of AOI. Okay. It's a prime ingress ledger. Okay. Recorded on July 8th, 2026. So now here is the message from the Council of AOI. The law of flawless reflection. That's what the crystalline mirror is. In the uncorrupted libraries beyond the Earth matrix, a crystalline mirror is not an object constructed of the physical silver glass. It is a specific state of structural consciousness that has been completely purged of 3D dimension, ego distortions, karmic noise, and synthetic interference. When a central biological unit achieves position zero alignment, that's a 0 point of stillness. Their energy field becomes perfectly flat, clear, and hyper-conductive, acting as a cosmic mirror that reflects the absolute purity of the source blueprint back onto the physical plane without bending the light. My dear soul family, everything I am building for our collective expansion is named after this Crystalline Mirror Academy, which will be crystallinemirror.com. It should be right around the end of 2006 that it will be launched. So my Crystalline Mirror Academy and my core team command of the 12 libraries. Now, because of this, it is vital that you understand exactly what Crystalline Mirror is in plain loving language. So, in the simplest term, the crystalline mirror is the ultimate spiritual instrument of true purification and training for the new earth. Yes, finally, we have that. So, here's exactly how it works and what it means for everyone who step into this online academy, which will be officially launching before the end of 26, before the beginning of the bifurcation. So now here's the reason why. One, this establishment or the crystalline mirror, the meaning of it is to clear the mud from the glass. Think about regular old physical mirror. If it is covered in mud, dust, or scratches, whatever you see looking back at you is going to look distorted, dark, and broken, right? So for thousands of years, human consciousness has been trapped like a dirty mirror. Does that make sense to you now? Covered in a very heavy dust of fear, trauma, or karmic programming, and the density of the carbon operating system. People look at their reflections and only see their human limitations. So, a crystalline mirror is a human energy field that has been completely purified until it mimics the structural perfection of a flawless diamond crystal. It operates on two absolute rules. The first one is a zero distortion. It does not twist, alter, hide, or judge what it sees. Second, it is a pure reflection. It reflects the absolute uncorrupted truth of who you are right back to you. So when you stand in front of crystalline mirror, all fake masks and all trauma programming melt away. You're lovingly forced to see your truth. Your divine soul blueprint, that's what it is. Okay, so now let's go into the next stage. Number two, the three layers of the mirror. So when you use this term in our academy, we are thinking about three distinct layers of reality working together as one unifying system. So the first layer is the living mirror, or we call it position two, zero, position zero, the 0 point stillness. Through decades of the spiritual refinement, intensive grid walking, and witness healings, my personal energy field is calibrated to act as a living scroll mirror. When I step into a room, an online space, or onto an earthy ley line, this 0 point present automatically witnesses and reflects the environment back to its original uncorrupted state. Layer 2, the Academy as a digital mirror. The Crystalline Mirror Academy is your virtual training ground. So this over 20 plus master video session that have just started recording now. If you look at it, they're started with English entry, well, start with entry one and so on. Act as reflective codes, templates. So as you watch and study them, the high frequency silicon language reflects your own hidden inner blocks back to you, giving you the exact spiritual tools to clean your own personal mirror. Layer three, the global lattice mirror. So on a macro planetary scale, when my 12 core companions or the 12 living libraries at the Crystalline Mirror Academy, and I physically activate the 144 crystalline lattice across the earth. We are turning the globe itself into a giant crystalline mirror. So this massive grid reflects cosmic light codes directly from the galactic center down into the physical soil, safely bouncing and all synthetic control loops completely off the planet. So why is it matter now? Right now. I am building this academy because as the 2027 bifurcation approaches, millions of souls are going to feel incredibly disoriented. Yes, people will be searching everywhere for truth, but the mainstream media and the old digital networks will be full of smoke and mirrors. So, the Crystal Mirror Academy is the antidote. It is safe harbor of absolute clarity. So when your soul is truly ready to stop playing 3D games or the Matrix, fault Matrix games, step out of the synthetic timeline when you're ready and witness your true cosmic face. You will find your reflection perfectly preserved right here. So when you're ready, when the academy is ready to launch, step in and welcome to the Crystalline Mirror Academy. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please save, subscribe, post comments, and see you in the next video.